Walkarounds are the boat of the moment, and there are many models around 12 meters. But today, we want to consider the W11, built by Nimbus, a historic Swedish shipyard founded in 1968.
Nel 1968.
We're trying out the Nimbus W11 powered by two Mercury V10 400 outboard engines. These engines deliver more power with less weight compared to any other engine in their category. Now, this isn't exactly a racing vessel, as these engines might prefer, but they've still designed two steps in the hull to develop some sporty characteristics. The power is substantial, but I'm still surprised that as soon as I gently applied pressure to the throttle, we are already on plane. Just 11 knots, the engine's at 2,900 RPM. The engine boasts a 5.7-litre displacement. Its 10-cylinder V engine, naturally aspirated, and the sound is music to my ears. At 3,800 RPM, we're cruising at 20 knots. I don't have to do anything. No need to adjust the trim. The boat is perfectly balanced. I love it, absolutely love it when I accelerate. It has an assisted external throttle body. This means that as soon as I give it throttle, it responds very promptly. Furthermore, this engine also features a fuel pressure sensor that serves the same purpose, ensuring high speed and great acceleration. At 4,600 RPM, we're hitting 32 knots. The sea isn't exactly calm. You can see for yourself, it's wavy due to swells and waves moved by wind, but we are navigating amazingly. I'll give it a bit more gas. 40 knots, and enjoy them all in tranquility. Relaxed, there's a bit of noise, but keep in mind we have 800 horsepower. When navigating a boat like this, with a hull like this, you only have one wish: full throttle and raise the trim. It's fantastic. We reach a top speed of 48.9 knots, but keep in mind that on board we have a gyroscopic stabilizer. This means there's quite a bit of extra weight compared to a standard boat, which would likely push beyond 50 knots with these engines. Now, let's complete the test by heading bow first into the waves. I can't quite explain how they managed to design such a spacious cabin at the bow and still have a hull that cuts through the waves so smoothly. It's deep, it's evident. Just a slight hint, a course adjustment, a tight turn, and you understand what the hull is capable of. Not bad at all, especially considering the splashes, because we have winds exceeding 10 knots. But do you notice how they're deflected away from the hull? They don't reach the deck, not even the stern. With this hardtop, we remain well protected from the wind. Your guests are also safe, sheltered, and surely feel comfortable. It's great to have such a responsive helm. I love Mercury's steering system because now, navigating a beam, I can prevent it from rolling. I just need to follow the direction of the waves, guide it, and the boat remains perfectly balanced. Navigating with these instruments, with these controls, is simply wonderful.
perfetta l'integrazione.
The integration between these Simrad instruments and Mercury outboards is flawless. We can input lots of data. And do you know why? Well, because Simrad belongs to Navico, and Navico is part of the Brunswick Group, which also includes Mercury.
Appartiene anche Mercury. Adesso
Now let me show you something else on these displays.
In plancia abbiamo due display Simrad NSX.
At the helm, we have two Simrad NSX displays, equipped with the latest version of their software. These instruments are compatible with CMAP Discovery X charts, with depth shading and bathymetric lines, so close together that we can even discern changes in depth by foot.
Variazione ogni piede di profondità. Non solo, guardate la rapidità con cui riesco.
And look at how quickly they expand or zoom in. There's no delay in loading the image.
Nessun ritardo nel caricare l'immagine. Non occorrono più schede di memoria, le mappe si possono.
No more need for memory cards. The charts can be downloaded directly to the instrument if it's connected to a Wi-Fi network, or you can download them to your smartphone through the Simrad companion app and then transfer them to the display later.
Ma la grande evoluzione di questo tipo di strumento è la facilità con cui.
But the major advancement of this type of instrument is how user-friendly it is. They further improve the user interface. Look, for instance, how easy it is to plot a course. Just point to where you want to go and instruct the instrument to take you there. A course is plotted, and if there's an obstacle, we can steer clear of it.
E noi possiamo evitarlo. La rotta tiene.
The route also takes into account the depth.
Su questo Nimbus W11 abbiamo installato anche.
On this Nimbus W11, we've also installed a radar, the Halo 24. It's a state-of-the-art tool that allows us to simultaneously see at both close and far distances. For instance, it helps us stay vigilant about any approaching storm cells and provides a clear view of potential collision hazards near the boat.
Pericoli di collisione vicino alla barca. L'alimentazione di questi
The
strumenti.
power supply for these instruments and the entire vessel is handled by a Mastervolt system, another company within the Navico group. Now, let's take a look at the boat.
Questo esemplare monta un T-top.
This model features a T-top, which allows us to completely enclose the bridge house by adding side and front awnings. Alternatively, we can open the central electric soft top to bring in light and sunshine to the entire cockpit.
A tutto il pozzetto. La coperta è
The deck is
leggermente
slightly asymmetrical, meaning the starboard walkway is a bit wider than the portside one. This design choice serves to provide more livability in the cockpit. There's a space for at least 8 people to sit on the sofas in the cockpit. The kitchen unit is equipped with a cooktop and sinks.
Il tavolo potete utilizzarlo in modi
The
diversi.
table can be used in different ways, expanding it, folding it, and rotating it to create passageways where you prefer.
Spazi di passaggio dove preferite.
Up at the bow, you can lie down, making use of the adjustable headrests. The sofa at the stern with a movable backrest is practical for extending the sunbathing area. The roll bar on the outboards doesn't disrupt the aesthetics. The bathing platform, which can also be submersible, allows for easy movement around it. Plus, these gunwales are comfortable for sitting in the bathing area, and below them there are very useful storage compartments. At the stern, there's a very convenient and spacious technical compartment. Up at the bow, there's a locker, which, like all others, is meticulously finished even on the inside. Below deck, there are 4 berths in 2 separate bunks. One is beneath the forward deck, the other is beneath the cockpit, with reduced headroom. Amidships, there's a storage unit and space for a 3rd refrigerator. The bathroom also includes a shower. The Nimbus W11 is a Nordic boat built in Sweden, but I think it is perfect for the Mediterranean Sea as well.